So nice. So like Boba likes ears for breakfast. Boba.
There is nothing like a good flaky biscuit. These were like one of my favorite things growing up, and it is a miracle to me. I mean, I guess it's not the body's miracle, but I thought I was never going to be able to eat gluten ever again. And here I am, a year and a half-ish after doing the GAPS diet, and I can eat acorn flour with no problem. No problem. I can even eat regular organic wheat flour, but I tend to stay away from that. So just wanted to share. Cheers. It is April 1st, and it has been thunderstorming, raining, and snowing. Definitely spring weather. Cannot make up its mind. That's the awesome neighbor's trash pile. Super great to look at. And we have this going on in our rental home right now. A flooding basement. But hey, luckily it looks like we're not going to be here that much longer. I'm going to touch on that more in this video, so stay tuned for that. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be opening my box of Mountain Rose herbs. I have some herbs in here, and then my herb seeds that I'm going to be planting at home. And then also I'm teaching a newbie herb gardening class coming up in a couple weeks, and I'm really nervous. Not because I haven't taught a class about herbs, and not because I haven't gardened, but I've never taught somebody else how to start an herb garden. So it's just all new to me, and I'm very nervous. I'm also going to be talking about the farm that it looks like we are moving into in a couple weeks. But my videos wouldn't be my videos if they didn't have cute little tiny chickens running around. So here's a little dose of them before we dive in.
Are you molting? Are you molting? Look at your pretty plumage, bud. Is that your stuffy? That's your stuffy? Oh, you just want to get onto my body. If I lay down to work out or do anything of that sort, the minute I am on the ground, he's over. Yeah? You can do it! Yay, you did it! Honestly, is that really? What are you doing? Are you nice and happy now because you're off the floor? I think you would be happy if somebody cuddled you 24/7. Huh? Okay, so here we go. It's not a huge box, and honestly, the bulk of it is probably the herbs that I ordered, which I don't even remember what I ordered at this point. Okay, let's see what I've got. Oh yes, so Vitex or chaseberry. Okay, there we go. Chaseberry, nice big batch of that I can get going, and lemon balm. Those are the two that I got. I got a pound of lemon balm because who doesn't want a pound of lemon balm? I hope that, this summer and fall I'm going to be harvesting tons of my own lemon balm, and I won't have to buy it anymore. But until then, I'm grateful for Mountain Rose herbs. Okay, and here is this sad measly grouping of seeds. I mean, I guess actually it's, come on, focus, there we go. I guess this is a lot of seeds, but strictly medicinal seeds. So calendula, chamomile, echinacea angustifolia, echinacea purpurea, lemon balm seeds to start, motherwort, although apparently motherwort grows wild here, so you know that I'm tickled to death about that, and plantains. Those are the seeds that I got to start my herb garden here, and also for the herb beginner gardening class that I am teaching. Yeah, I'm super excited about it. I'm
super nervous just because, like I said, it's kind of like that imposter syndrome. Like, I know what I'm going to be talking about, and obviously I know how to garden and all of these things, but like when you put it together and I'm talking about herbs and gardening and planting, it's like, it's just new. And, you know, we have to dive into the fear. Like, that's just how it is if you want to grow it all.
You want to play?
So we have some really exciting news. We are signing a contract for our dream farm and transferring a down payment into the current farm owner's account in the next couple days. Super, super excited. And in the meantime, I'm also waiting to hear back from the FSA loan officer. We have to provide her with a few more documents, but everything looks really good, and just keep praying that everything is going to work out. I did find out that if we cannot get financed the first time, like we don't get approved for the FSA loan, you're actually able to go back and tweak what needs to get tweaked, and then you can reapply, or you can submit to have everything reevaluated. So that's really comforting. And yeah, we're gonna be moving into our new farm. So our move out date here is, well, technically the end of April, but the current farm owners plan to be out of the farm by April 10th, and that's when we will start moving in to the property. I will definitely video it and document it as we go along. I can't believe that this actually happened so fast. I expected that we would be here for probably a year before we even started looking for a farm, and so I'm just amazed and blown away by how God works and the mountains that he moved and just everything that's fallen into place or lined up in order for this farm to come to us. Like, we weren't even looking and this farm showed up. So it's really exciting, and I definitely will keep you in the loop. That's really all I'm gonna say for now, but I'm also super grateful that we are moving when we are, because the basement in this rental home keeps flooding every time there's a bad rain, which happens quite a bit here. Like, we're in spring now, the basement is flooding. I can't do my laundry because the washer and dryer are sitting in a giant puddle, and it's really musty down there. And every time I go down there, I start reacting. And coming from a situation where we were living in toxic mold in Arizona, it's just not a situation that I want to be in. So when we gave our notice, that was the main reason. And either way, even if we were not moving into this farm, we would have to be looking for someplace else to live. So everything just happens in divine timing, and it's crazy. And also, I just wanted to touch a little bit more on the fact that I am eating grains off and on. Like, I still tend to strive to eat keto and a high-fat, like, animal-based diet. But also, in the last few months, I've been experimenting with how I feel when I introduce wheat in particular. So sourdough breads and einkorn, I can tolerate really well. But when we went to Connecticut recently, I ate everything that everybody else was eating when we ate out, and I was fine. I had fried calamari one night, I had different baked goods, and I was okay. So yeah, I just wanted to share that too, because I ate keto all week, and then last night I just really had a hankering for biscuits. Biscuits used to be my thing. Like, in high school in particular, I would go through, this is awful, I would go through the KFC drive-thru and I would get just a box of biscuits. And they'd be like, would you like anything else with that? And I'm like, no, just a box of biscuits, 12 biscuits, please. And I would literally just sit there in the car and I would eat them. I mean, no wonder I had gut problems. But anyway, I made these really delicious einkorn biscuits last night, and they're amazing. They're flaky, they're soft, they're really easy to make, and I'm really, really grateful that I can eat these things now and I don't react. So if you are having gut problems, if you are transitioning from a gluten-free diet after being on one for a really long time and you're doing GAPS to heal your gut, or if you're just on a protocol to heal your gut, please know that you can heal your gut. If you are not allergic to gluten, like, I don't want to be on here giving you medical advice at all, but I'm just trying to give those who have avoided gluten for a really long time. Like, I avoided gluten for a decade of my life. And if I did eat it accidentally, I would just be in severe inflammation. I'd be in so much pain. Don't mind my children. They're taking a bath upstairs. We have been doing a screen-free week. So we've been going through a severe detox. And generally when I film, I let them sit on a tablet so that it's reasonably quiet in the house, but can't do that now. So now we're going to be experimenting with having them in my videos or helping. And plus, since we were going to be transitioning to the farm, you know, they're going to be in the videos more anyway. So anyway, going back to the gluten, the bottom line is I'm able to eat it and I'm okay. And if you are struggling with this or you're scared you're never going to be able to eat some foods that you're reacting to, maybe you're having an inflammation reaction, you can heal your gut. Like, you can do it and you can eat things again. Yeah, so that is it. Maybe I'll do a video about her digital detox because it was really intense. And I think that subject is really, it's just really in my face right now. And I know it's on a lot of parents' hearts and minds that they know that these video games and like the technology is really bad for their children's brains, and they're struggling. Like, we're all struggling in this world where the kids are feeling pressured to have it. So many kids do have it, and there's such a wide spectrum of, you know, where kids fall in the line of technology. Like, you have kids who aren't on screens at all, and then you have children who are like allowed to do as much screen time as they can, and they have their own YouTube channels and they're like totally technology immersed, right? And then you have the parents that like fall in the middle. But just the staggering numbers that I'm reading lately about just what it does to a child's brain, and also the amount of time that children are playing on screens, like it's really alarming, right? So yeah, stay tuned for that. I think the next video I'll be talking about that. Thanks so much for being here, and I'm really excited to take you guys on this journey with us as we get our farm and move in and all of the things and start the garden and get the animals, and it's really, really exciting. It's a dream come true. All right, see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, it smells so good even through the bag. You guys, if you haven't smelled lemon balm, it's the bomb. Okay.